MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. The Braves are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jose Quintana will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Striding into the box, Ronald Acuna. He will lead this one off today.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 120.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Inside ball 3.
In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's been good. 6 for 9. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. The 3-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bryant is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Descalso, the runner at second with 1 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And the payoff pitch. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And he'll flip this over to Hamels covering for the out. And he is in there.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Into the box now, David Bodie. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. And it's fouled away. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A ball and 2 strikes.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Chopper to short. And that's the second out.
That is 7. The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's set. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The set and the 1-2. This is on the ground for Descalso at second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Steven Souza. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
The right fielder, Steven.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. In the air now out to left field. Ozuna on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. Hamels has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. No one out with a runner at second. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Happ, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he struck him out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Jose.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He stays alive, still 2-2. Two and 2, the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball left outside.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 count. Here it comes. 3-1. The 3-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bodie will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Cole Hamels. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. A 1-1. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Chris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Popped him up. Darno over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 13 for him on the year, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. One and two now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Grounded up the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 22 on the year, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's Ender Inciarte as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's Descalzo at second. Right to him. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, David Bodie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's inside. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Center fielder.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, you had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Victor Caratini.
Now batting, Victor Caratini. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the belt, the pitch. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Descalso. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hitters count. The pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Standing in, Austin Riley. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out. Ball 2.
The 2-0 on the way. The bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
So here now's the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lined but speared on a hop, and that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Acuna digs in now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, and off the bat he had to think he had extended his hitting streak. Luckily, he has another chance to keep it going right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves as the lead remains 3-1. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late and right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Max Fried, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 54, Max Fried.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fried, a 6'4" lefty. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Ozuna blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box, Ender Inciarte. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. Striding in, David Bodie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The shortstop, David Bodie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Steven Souza, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Chopped to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Ian Happ. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dan Winkler is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jason Hayward is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
A ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
In now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Too high. Ball.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher, number 54, Max Fried.
Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 42 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Cubs 1. Grant Dayton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
75. Grant Dayton.
Stepping in, Victor Caratini. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 249 the average coming in. 6 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Dayton has compiled over 65 innings of work, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Daniel Descalso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 6-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Michael Lorenzen's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Marcell Ozuna is on deck. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Schwarber is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Ender Inciarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch.
2-2 the count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Pitch on the way. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, David.
At the plate, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. That's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Three and 0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The pitcher, number 21.
Nico Hoerner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 2, Nico Hoerner.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Kyle Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ryan.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Aye. Ball, that's upstairs.
Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Riley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and one after the foul ball there. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Charlie Culberson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
That's popped up. Descalso has got it, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They lead it 6-1. Darren O'Day is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Striding in to start the 9th, Ian Happ, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. O'Day, a native Floridian. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Oh, 2, here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
0-1, here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, You can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him, and the Braves will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
6-1 the final tally today. The Atlanta Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Max Fried gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.